watching the leaves falling in. Think it was something like a dream. Whoa, so perfect, couldn't talk to me. The time moves slow when you're all alone. And the time moves slow when you're out on your own. And the time moves slow when you're missing a friend. And the time moves slow when you get to the end. Running away is easy. It's the leaving it's hard. Running away is easy. Running away is easy. It's the living it's hard. And loving you was easy. It was you leaving it's hard. But what was I to do? Just couldn't help myself falling in love with you.
Look at his face. Look at his face. You see that?
Priceless. It's
Priceless.
I probably do have a price.
Man, talk to the mic.
Can you not hear me?
I can barely hear you, but I don't know if they can hear you out there.
Can I freestyle it? Like,
What?
like
No.
Listen,
Oh God.
I can do this. I can make it happen. I can roll with the punches. Okay.
Welcome to the You Filthy Casual podcast. I am your Bold City Beast, Bobby Ledger, and the man to my left
Yes.
is
Yes. No. Listen. No.
yeah.
No.
This is happening.
No.
This
I'm
is
gonna say
happening.
no. I'm gonna say no. It's a little quiet.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Turn it up. Sound a little bit better.
Hello. Check.
Ah, there we
Listen. No. I say stop because last time you tried to introduce me,
go. Oh, huh?
we kind of got beat up.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. But to my left is the King of Queens, the
That's me.
most dashing wrestler in the business at
damn
this
right.
moment.
You damn right.
The dashing Cam.
That's me, baby.
Oh, man. So, what up, Queenie?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, guys? How y'all guys doing?
Oh, man. So,
Hello.
firstly, I want to say thank you and shout outs to everybody in the chat right now.
Yes.
Shout outs to my homie Alan. Shout outs to Chief.
Angel. Hello, Angel. Angel's a good guy.
Yeah, bro. But also, shout out to everybody who listened to the podcast last episode.
Yes.
Y'all shocked us. Like,
Yes.
truly shocked us.
Facts.
Y'all came out in numbers, and I appreciate and applaud you guys. Like, that was
You don't
dope.
have a sound bit for applause?
I have no sound bit
no
for
sound.
applause.
Damn.
I'll probably have to add it in post. I don't know.
That's
I'll
fine.
see how I feel.
That's fine. We'll do that later.
But yeah, that was nice. You guys got us up into the rankings of I want to say top 10 of the wrestling podcast.
Yes.
The new wrestling podcast out. That was dope.
Yes.
I'm very humbled. So yeah, I'm not very humbled most of the time, but I want to thank you guys for that. Let's go ahead and talk about a little bit what we've been up to. You guys know we are professional wrestlers as our trade, and we kind of made a little bit of noise the other weekend.
Yes, we did, sir.
We showed up and showed out at Legacy Classic Championship Wrestling in Bunnell, Florida, LCC Dub. We are making a name for ourselves, and we darn sure are going to be heard for sure.
Damn sure, because you need your applause, right?
I need my applause. I need it. Yeah, if you guys didn't catch the footage on our respective social medias, you can also catch it at the LCCW Facebook account. Shout outs to everyone who showed us love on there, for sure. Oh, hey, what up, Shorty? Yeah, we had a great time there. We did a wrestling seminar, right?
Yes, we
And
did.
after the wrestling seminar, we stuck around a little bit for a show.
A little bit.
Yeah, we definitely have some beef with LCC Dub because I don't appreciate the talent attacking paying customers like that.
We had tickets. Like, what was the issue? I don't
All right,
understand.
we bought our own tickets. We bought our own way in, man. So, of course, we should be treated with respect. Security sucks there.
What security?
Exactly. So
What security? I got 30
you guys,
so many times.
you guys be sure to be on the lookout for our next events or things that we're going to be up at. So definitely, we're going to keep you guys up to date, and hopefully
Yes.
you'll be able to come out to a show. We're trying to get booked. I know a lot of people want me to let them know when I get booked in Jacksonville. We're trying our hardest
Man,
to get
that's
booked in
actually
Jacksonville.
pretty hard.
Like,
dude.
it's very difficult. Like we're getting booked like a lot of places. We're getting a lot of inquiries from a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
but there aren't a lot of places in Jacksonville that have room for us right now. And it's okay. That happens. But we're going to make room for ourselves. So
Yeah, we
just
are.
take note of that. Once we get it, you guys will definitely be the first to know where we're going to be at. Okay.
Of course.
So for sure, let's go ahead and no. We said we're going to start a new thing. We're
What?
We're going to shout out Kiss It Gang at the top of the show, didn't we?
Oh God.
Yeah.
We just talked about this.
I want to do it. I want to do
my
it.
God.
I want to do it. I got excited.
Fine.
All right, so shout out to all Kiss It Gang out there. You guys been seeing our poster, so shout out to our homie Barbara. Shout out to the king of battle, Nick Quiones, and his wife. They're
Yeah,
repping
boy.
Kiss It Gang strong. Our homie Barbara, she actually wore the Kiss It merch out to WWE Raw. That was lit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep the Kiss It game going, yo.
Yes. You guys
It's
want
a
to join?
movement. You heard the yes movement.
Hashtag Kiss It Gang.
Has nothing on the Kiss
social
It
media.
game movement, bruh. Nothing on it. It's coming slow.
It's coming slow. Not even
slow. It's slow and dangerous. It's slow.
Man.
Also, Shorty, she wears her Kiss It.
Oh yeah,
stuff, too, all
Shorty
the time.
she is our merch manager. She
Yes.
is like a pivotal part of the team.
The
She's
original Kiss It
one
Gang.
of OG Kiss It Gang.
Yes.
Like
with the wrong spelling.
exactly.
With the wrong spelling.
She got it when we had the first print.
Yeah, we did. Yes, she did.
Oh man. So yeah, for sure. We'll give you guys plugs for
Of course.
for everything, but mostly right now we sell merch when we perform. So if you
Yes.
ever want anything from us, let us know. We'll definitely have something in the trunk of my car for you.
We got you. We got you.
All right, so let's go ahead and kick off the show talking about a few things. So
All right.
I'm gonna start it off slow and then ramp us up into it
Hey,
because
I like that.
apparently this is a wrestling podcast.
We talked about this.
Nope.
Don't do this. Don't do this while we're live. We're talking about
This is the wrestling podcast.
Nah.
We have to. We introduced ourselves as the Bold City Beast, and
You did that.
I because this is a wrestling podcast.
this.
For sure, we have a lot to talk about. There's a lot that's been going on in the wrestling industry, and a lot that I wanted to kind of sit down and talk with my homie about because he's been working, but he tries to keep up as much as he can. So yeah,
Oh man, I watch every now and then. You
just
know
so
me.
he don't be watching.
But honestly, what I mostly do now, honestly, I watch old wrestling things just to try to put it into my repertoire.
that's really it. He just watches old matches.
My old matches.
Oh wow!
No, I'm
oh wow!
I'm kidding.
He's
I'm
vain
kidding.
at that. He's vain.
No, I
Not
watch
just any old match. My old matches.
My
What
old
are you
matches.
doing? Going back and watching the Champ 7 Champ 7 Rookie Challenge.
Oh no, you didn't. No, you-
Going back and watching you versus Dion for the for the
move
Florida
on.
Heavyweight
Let's
Championship
move
title.
on. Let's move on from that.
Oh, now you want to move on? Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So yeah.
That should have been mine.
It should have been both of ours multiple times over, but
yes,
digress.
Yeah.
Digress.
That's fine. That's fine.
So,
Should have been mine.
we first. I want to go ahead and first start off with something light.
Okay.
Twitter was a buzz this week
Uh-oh.
with a picture that came
Oh, God.
up of a man who did a throwback picture. He was like, this guy named Brendan Kobina. He did a throwback picture of himself, and he said, "Yes, I cropped my friends out," but everyone looked at this and immediately saw John Cena.
Yes.
It was so hilarious because this
Spot
man,
on. It's
this
scary.
it does. Everyone used to make that joke. You remember when everybody used to be like, "Oh, Darren Young is the Black John
Yeah.
Cena"? No, apparently it's this dude. It's this dude here.
Darren Young did look like John Cena, but he's spot on.
He is spot on, like the jawline, my favorite one was someone said that this is what John Cena thought he looked like back in 2009 when he looked in the mirror.
My goodness.
Because Thugonomics.
Was that Crime Time?
No.
Cena Crime Time?
Oh no, my Blue Beetle fell. All right, got to pick Ted up.
Oh, that's not
There you go. He's fine. He's fine.
I mean,
Ted,
we
Ted,
get
yeah.
2 more winners of Loki, right?
Oh, no. All right, so that was something that I like, because you're saying it's spot on. I like that you like that it's spot on, right?
Yeah.
It's funny because, like I said, it's just something that just randomly happened, and then wrestling Twitter hopped on it or so. So, I also wanted to talk with you about another Twitter thing that happened. You remember the trial of Faye Jackson, right?
Yes.
Talked about it last episode.
Yep.
So I think we're trying.
Old news, by the way.
And-
I'm still on that.
Oh my God,
Still on
Faye,
that.
Faye, please, if
No,
you're listening
yeah,
to this,
please
Faye,
do
please
what you're
disregard
supposed-
him.
Do what you said. You
Oh my
know,
God,
I'll
she
back
has
that
an
up.
OnlyFans. She has an
Oh, she does,
OnlyFans. All right. Of course, Alan. How can you tell if you can't see him?
That's true. No.
Oh, but no. So with the trial of Faye Jackson,
Mm-hmm.
that's starting a trend of we're also putting other people on Wrestlers Court trial in wrestling Twitter.
It's a great day to be a wrestling fan. Honestly.
It is hilarious, man. So I'm gonna show you this guy, and I'll explain why his thing looks like that in a minute.
Uh-oh.
All right, so Tom Customs is a Twitter handle of a designer who does these special customized match cards. He does like things like this, like you see it says right now has a Daniel Bryan versus Brian Danielson. I'm sorry, Brian Danielson versus Daniel Garcia. But also here he has make sure that it's known that this is not an actual card. Like he puts
looks
this,
legit.
it looks amazing, right? He did a card for where is it at that get him on trial? I think it was a Ruby Soho match. Oh God, yeah, this is the next trial now. It was a Ruby Soho match card that he got. Yeah, Masha Slamovich versus Ruby Soho at this thing's Independent Wrestling TV streaming live at IWTV 100, and this was literally a card that like he came up. The tickets are at inyourdreams.com/nope. Like yeah, but they were like, this is something we've been wanting to see for years. You need to go on trial. So they put him on trial for the trial of Tom Customs, and he was actually found guilty.
Wait, what did he do?
He was leading the fans on. He got people thinking that these things are happening. You saw that Brian Danielson and Daniel Craig card.
Yeah.
You saw that. You were like, oh, that's lit. That looks really good. That's legit, right? He's leading the fans on. They got him. They got him. And again, he can't hide behind the same alibi as Faye did, that he's not a wrestler and under gimmick, because he wasn't tried as a wrestler. He was tried as a designer and a promoter. So so he was found guilty. So he had to turn his profile picture to he had to trade his profile picture to a custom of him as Paul Wall holding the Intercontinental Championship, and he had to turn his Twitter name to Tom Wall. So yeah, that is his, and he had to go out and put out his favorite emo song. So yeah, so this is his pinned tweet right now. But yeah, so now it's very funny. Like again, like I said, these wrestling trials are happening.
That's hilarious.
It's and you doing it for the fans, man. You doing it for the fans. So, yeah, Tom Wall out here. He lost his trial.
That's amazing, honestly.
Yeah, so now it looks like the next wrestling trial is world famous CB versus Nasty Leroy. So I want to see what's the story behind that, and I'm gonna definitely be involved and probably check in with you guys for that, because again, these trials are hilarious. Like you have the prosecutors, you have the bailiff, you have everything. Like they set it all up, and like I can't wait until they're able to put on like a full production of something like this. So yeah, definitely for sure, you guys.
Is it a live like Twitter thing?
Yeah, it's a live Twitter Space thing. You do it in Twitter Spaces, and you basically put people on trial like it's Wrestlers Court, bro, and it's funny as hell. I enjoy it. And now that like you have like the indie wrestlers getting into it, you don't have to have like the old heads be the judges and stuff like that. You have like your indie darlings and your favorites, or the people who are out on the road doing this shit, like as your wrestling bailiffs, judge, jury, all that shit or whatever. It's really funny. I enjoy being a part of that. So definitely It's something that, definitely something I really want to get more people into. So yeah, so for sure. All right, so next up, let's go ahead and talk this random super card that I found that I've been waiting to show you. Okay,
yes, please do.
so QPW Super Slam 3 is set for 2022 in the Middle East.
All right, hold up. Before you go on,
What?
is this real or fake?
This is real.
Okay,
This is
real.
damn real. It's
Okay.
crazy. So on this card right now, they have literally everybody you could think of. So right now, so far they have the Machine Brian Cage, they have the former Sin Cara, EC3, they have John Moxley, they have Hiroshi Tanahashi coming. They also confirmed Braun Strowman's going to be there.
Braun Strowman.
Yeah, Braun Strowman's going to be there. They're going to be doing Carlito and Chris Masters, Caprice Coleman. Like, they are stacking this card hard. Like, it is, like, Will Ospreay saying that he might be interested in going there. Like, it's legitimately going to be a super card.
Dude, I'm so happy, bro.
Like, this is the Forbidden Door on crack, bro. Like,
I was looking at the names. Like,
yeah,
what?
like Sammy Guevara said he's gonna show up there, dog, and they're gonna all be in Qatar. But the reason why it hit my radar because Braun Strowman was like, I'm gonna be there, and I was like, damn, they do love him out in India and shit. But you didn't see the response he got when he was at the
You won the thing?
yeah, when he won the world's greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh man, he still has that belt, by the way. He should bring it.
He never freaking.
You can't defend it anywhere else but there, dog.
Wait, what?
No, man, it's the greatest thing. It's the greatest Royal Rumble belt, bro. But yeah, like I saw that and like it is honestly a dream card. And I was like, I actually might want to pay for this on pay-per-view. Like,
Did it say how long it's gonna be and everything?
I have to see whatever, but it's in 2022. It's in February of 2022, and they're gonna try and bring as many people as they can. Cause like people who performed on there before have been like Sting, Bobby Lashley, Rey Mysterio, Viscera. They've had John Morrison. They had Cody Rhodes on these things, and that was in Super Slams 1 and 2 and stuff. So yeah, so they are riding hard trying to get the biggest names and the best people out there on there. Okay. So that's something that I really am excited to see.
I see it says the latest announcement was the first reunion of former WWE stable, the Nation of Domination.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Oh man, that would be dope. Yeah, because like they're gonna, because again, all of these men are not on WWE's roster right now. So Ron Simmons, Mark Henry, The Godfather, D'Lo, they definitely are available. Huh?
They can't get Dwayne.
Do you really think The Rock is going to show up in Qatar?
He's part of Nation of Domination.
He is the
That
reason
would
why
be
the
good.
nation. He's the reason why the nation was defeated. Like
Yes.
yeah. All right. So moving on in the docket, I hate to inform you, but I don't think we're going to get our dream match anymore
With who?
with Sonny Kiss and Joey Janela.
Oh,
Remember when
yeah,
we put out the
yeah,
gauntlet?
yeah,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
on AEW Dark,
Yeah.
Joey turned on Sonny and
Yeah.
super kicked him at the entrance ramp.
Yeah.
And the bad boy is returning to his bad boy roots. How does that make you feel, bro?
I'm happy that he's.
Are you?
He's turning heel. I don't like that they're rigging up. I
wanted to fight them. I
wanna
wanted
see
to fight
Sonny
them.
Kiss as a heel just to see what the hell that he can do with that.
Oh, Sonny as a heel would be hilarious.
Yeah,
It'd be
I wanna see him as a
amazing.
heel.
He has such charisma.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're gonna do with Sonny Kiss.
Okay.
But I do see Joey.
Yeah, they're gonna feud for a bit. They're gonna feud for a bit. It's not gonna
You
be
think so?
just like, oh, he kicked him and now Sonny's gonna disappear. No, they're gonna fucking fight it out. Like this is gonna be a bad breakup.
But I do like heel Joey Janela. I always did.
Oh yeah. The bad boy is literally one of my favorite gimmicks.
Now Moxie's not doing the whole power trip thing that
Nah.
he was doing before. At least he has something he can work with now.
Okay. So, keeping in AEW Dark, because I have to specify that. Keeping in AEW Dark.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Max Caster a bit. Oh.
So yeah, so tell me about this.
Okay,
Because
so you know Max Caster,
Yeah.
the one half of the Acclaimed. He
Yeah.
comes out, does his
the
freestyle.
John Cena gimmick.
A little bit worse, but
Oof.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's nice. It's okay.
So yeah, so he does his thing where he comes out and he raps a freestyle about his opponent. But this episode of AEW Dark, he went a
Uh-oh.
little bit too far.
Okay, I have no idea. So this is gonna be a live
Alright,
reaction. I don't have no idea what's going on.
He did his freestyle.
Yeah.
But within his freestyle, he talked about Simone Biles and her mental health.
Wait,
He
what?
talked. He talked.
Oh,
Yeah. He talked about the lacrosse team that was sexually assaulted by their coach. He talked about a couple other off-topic or off like hands things. Like he just kind of went in, and
wait, why?
because he wanted heat. He wanted to be
well,
hated.
yeah, if you want heat, that's
he
the way to
got
do
it.
it.
He got exactly what he wanted.
But you can't do that no more.
And that's the conversation that's being had. So AEW, they pulled him from TV. He's not suspended. He's not fired. He's just pulled from TV to basically think about what the fuck he did. Like he's in timeout.
Let me ask you, do you think he did something wrong?
Yes.
Okay, what did he do wrong?
So what he did was he got the wrong type of heat. You remember how we were talking about with the death match that like, okay, yeah, you got a new fan base, a new audience, and so looking at a death match, but you also got the wrong publicity because you had the whole Dominoes issue where like you had the wrong type of heat, and you saw AEW literally did like a 180, and they were like showing clips of puppies and cats and bussing in children to the next show, and they were like, we're a family company.
Yeah, we are.
So this happening, this was so bad, they went back, edited the Dark episode, took that out, and now Tony Khan is going to be editing all Darks from there forward.
Really?
Personally.
What?
Yes. That's how much backlash and heat they got from it.
From the whole cast?
From that
Cast
whole
thing?
yep, because it spread, and it wasn't even the episode Dark spread, just that segment, and that's all people saw about that episode, and they were like, damn, that's what AEW is about. That they're just letting him go crazy like that. They're okay, I see. It was not the type of heat that
Man,
they
see,
needed.
Here's I honestly I need to hear it exactly what he said.
I can't.
I know.
Honestly, I tried my hardest to find it.
So it's not anywhere.
They have scrubbed that shit from the internet.
It's that bad.
It's that bad.
Holy crap!
They've scrubbed it from Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I can't even find it in Google of nobody who just has it randomly. They're like they've copywritten strike everybody who's saved it or played it or uploaded it somewhere.
See, is there a line that you can't
Yes, there's
cross?
a line now. That's another thing that's coming up. This is proof that we don't want the Attitude Era back. We want the swagger of it back, but that
We
was
truly don't
peak
want that,
Attitude
yeah.
Era.
Yeah, that's all I was getting
Yeah,
at.
that was peak Attitude Era like mentality.
Yeah.
And
That's Blackface
you
D'Lo Brown
can't-
back in '98.
You can't do that in 2021.
Yeah.
Because like, all right, mind you, there are things that you can do to get heat, nuclear heat, that doesn't piss people off. Like Cam is great at pulling heat from a crowd. We were at Pro Wrestling Visions, and this fool, I was not ready. He grabbed the announcer by the hair and then started taunting her husband. And I'm sitting here like, bro, what are you doing? Get your ass over here. I'm pulling him, not knowing that he has her hair pulling her, and I'm just like,
It was great.
it
though.
was amazing
It was
heat,
great.
but he didn't like.
I
Again,
don't think I crossed the line, though.
he didn't cross a line because the announcer was cool with it. She came out there. She was like, "Hey, warn me next time." But,
Oh yeah, that's right. She did. She came out. She
Yeah,
gave me my hair. She was
yeah.
like, that's how you pull hair. I'm like, okay.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I was hoping
But
I
yeah,
could
like
hurt her.
it's craziness that he felt that he had to go that hard to get because I get being nervous because that I get being in a new city because he got comfortable at Daly's place. You get comfortable when you're in one place all the time.
I can see that.
And them being on the road now with Dark doesn't get as much adulation as they expected.
Oh man,
on the road. Like they still get pops and things like that, but it's not as like they were when they were at Daly's place.
Yeah, I think it just sucks, dude. Because
he's trying his best to be a heel.
Everything now, apparently.
Yeah, there's a limit, and there has to be because again, there's regular getting heat, and there's just like that's too far, bro. Like it's unnecessary.
You think? Do you think he went over? He went over it with somebody? Maybe his tag team partner.
So I think it was a singles match. I want to say,
okay,
but. He doesn't go over his freestyles with anybody in the back. I don't believe.
Oh, so he needs to.
He does.
But is it really off the cuff?
It's freestyle off the dome.
Oh,
that's where the problem comes in.
You can't do that on TV, bro.
It's freestyle off the dome, and with him doing that, and he's like, "Oh, this is about to bang!" Like, "Oh, they about to hate me!" Like you said, you maybe not start writing your rhymes down, and this is kind of the same thing that happened with Sammy Guevara and the Sasha Banks comment. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
He wasn't fired. He wasn't suspended. He was pulled from TV, told to get his act together, and then he came back way better, way stronger.
I don't see the whole. I'm going on top of the whole Sammy Guevara thing.
Wasn't
that a long time ago?
So
he said it, and then they just brought it back.
Yes and no. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Yes and no. It was a while ago that he said it, but then he doubled down on it.
Oh no!
That's what happened. He doubled down on it.
I tried to reason with you, Sammy.
And then they were like, "Yo, come here, Sammy."
They get one of these.
Yeah. Sammy got that text message from Tony Khan in the middle of the night, and he was like,
FaceTime there,
right?
That was FaceTime Tony.
And yeah, it's like sometimes with these younger guys, you're gonna have to pull them back because again,
you can't say everything.
You can't, and not even. I would expect that from an older guy, an older wrestler, like just going off, spitting off at the mouth like that. I can see that from a Jake the Snake, but like even he has his limits.
Yeah, I want to see Jake the Snake doing something.
Yeah, even he has his limits.
That's not cool.
But yeah, like it's again, he had to be nervous. He had to be like, what can I say to just like what's relevant? What's something that I could get? Because if he would have, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not condoning it, I'm not justifying it. But if he would have stopped at the Simone Biles thing, cool. It's
what
he
was
kept
the line
going.
For you? What was breaking the line for you?
Is when he started talking about the lacrosse team. And talking about
so what happened to the lacrosse team? Because I don't know what happened with them.
It was a California lacrosse team who they found out that their coach had been sexually harassing and raping them.
Okay.
Yeah, and you compare his opponent
so
to be.
So what did he say?
He was comparing. I think what they were describing, he was comparing his opponent that what's going to happen to him in the ring was going to be the same thing that happened to them.
Oh God.
And again, like he said, kind of, he's like witty-ish, like, oh,
Yeah.
you're going to have like a breakdown like Simone and all that stuff. Like it's.
Yeah, you can't do that no.
Yeah, like. I honestly feel like if he would have stopped at the Simone Biles stuff, it would have been bad, but it would have been adequate heat.
So he did the Abraham Washington thing.
Yeah.
With the Kobe.
Yeah. Yeah. It went over horribly.
Did it at least get heat?
Oh, they booed him to death.
Good.
And that again, he probably was like, "Yeah, this is it." They're gonna be like, "Oh, Max, you did it." They were like,
bro.
"Max, come here."
Nah.
They were like, "Max, come here right now."
Bro.
Yeah.
So he's off TV.
He's off TV for we don't know how long. Probably like
I'm guessing the whole Sammy probably period.
Yeah, I
like
think
a
that was
month?
like 30 days.
Yeah.
Because again, this is not an official suspension. He's still getting paid. He's on roster. It's just he won't be in matches. Yeah, because like him. That's when you brought up his partner. Like I feel for his partner because he's suffering because of him. They had a match with Matt Hardy and I want to say Matt Hardy and Private Party and them were going up against like the Best Friends and somebody like it was supposed to be like a 5-man or 10-man tag team match.
Yeah, the HFO.
Yeah, and then they cut it down to a 6-man.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's just again like that's how like card subject to change, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can't really expect to do this stuff and not have any consequences or any heat in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's again, like, you just got to know your limits. Because again, I always say, like, everyone's always like, "Oh, Attitude Era! I can't wait! You need to bring Attitude Era back." And I'm just like, I don't think we do.
Now that you say that, yeah, we can't.
Yeah, I don't think we do need to bring it. Like, we can't bring the Attitude Era back.
The
right now.
Attitude Era. I loved it, all my heart and soul. I watched it fully.
Yeah,
But we can't do it no more.
and we can't.
It's
There's
too
no real
offensive.
reason. Yeah,
It's
there's no
too
real
bad.
reason to act like that anymore.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, and like the reason why you have such nostalgia for it because you were like 8 watching people flip people off in the middle of the ring or telling people to suck it. Or, oh, this is edgy, it's badass. Like, no, it's not. Yeah, like extreme. Like, no, side note, I was watching AEW and then Matt Hardy went up to the second rope and it was like, oh, I was like, oh yeah, extreme. My friend was like, what extreme? It was like it's a whole thing. It's too much to explain, but extreme.
He do the elbow, he do the leg drop.
No, he did a swerve. He just jumped down. He was like, "Yo!"
I loved that back in the day. I don't know why. It was just,
Man, it's just like the simple stuff, man. I love Jeff Hardy. Love Jeff Hardy. I mean, love Matt Hardy. Fucks with him hard.
you like the armbands.
You know what? I was always the little brother, so I did go more for Jeff than Matt. But you know, Matt
all the
made
way.
his way.
Matt's the brains.
Matt is the brains.
Jeff is just a show.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump into a little bit of heavier news.
Let's do it.
All right. So have you watched the Keith Lee video yet?
I know, but I know what was said.
All right. So for those of you who do not know, Keith Lee was pulled from TV from like February all the way till like when did he come back? Like end of July? End of July. The Dallas show. So he was gone off of TV for a while, for like 4 to 5 months. Mm-hmm. He had like a lumberjack match with Matt Riddle back in like beginning of February. That's when it started, and he just disappeared. We finally found out what happened. Keith put out a 6-minute, 15-second video explaining where he had been this entire time, and it's heavy. So Keith, he contracted COVID. Keith Lee, we know.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he said he contracted COVID.
Okay.
And we know from reports that Mia Yim caught COVID, but we have more to this story now because when it was initially thought, Mia Yim contracted COVID around like the Royal Rumble, and we were like, damn, okay, she won't be in the Rumble, that sucks. And then Keith Lee wasn't in the Rumble. It was like, oh, they live in the same house. Mia caught it, so we have to quarantine both of them. No, Keith caught it in January. And in January when he caught it, Mia refused to leave his side, so she came down with COVID around the Royal Rumble.
Dude, that's what's up, though.
Yeah,
shout out to Mia, man.
And again, they're engaged now, so definitely shout out to Mia Yim for taking care of her
that's
hubby.
What's up, man. That's
and like that's love right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's true love, and I'm happy for them. And he addressed immediately all the people who were like, "Oh, this is Mia Yim's fault." Da da da. Shut up.
Nah, bro.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Right? Because how is this Mia Yim's fault when, again, he caught COVID first and she stayed with him? She made sure he was not, like, he was like, I wouldn't even, probably would have been in worse shape if she wasn't there taking care of me.
Damn.
Yeah, right? It's that. So, yeah, so we get through that. He comes back after his COVID. That was February.
Whoa. Let me pause you there for a second.
Pause
Didn't they announce people that they had it?
Yes and no. They kept a couple people back. Jeff was a special case because like he did an active story to beat Karrion Kross, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
But yeah, sometimes they just said a number of people or several people caught COVID. Cool. So,
It's cool.
What else can I say, bro? What else can I say? Like,
Everybody got COVID. All right, cool.
So he came back, did that lumberjack match I was telling you about with Matt Riddle around February, and then we found out that something was wrong with his blood work.
Yep.
He found out that there was an inflammation in his heart, and that he was, from that point, banned from doing any strenuous activity besides like a brisk walk.
Yeah.
Because they were afraid that he could just drop out and die. That's how bad it was. They didn't know if he developed heart disease or something. He was literally, in his words, fighting death. And that's scary because we've had those times where we've been out and doing stuff, living our lives or whatever. People always are like me, like, oh, you guys aren't scared of like catching COVID when you wrestle, like, because we try to keep all of our appearances like very like kind of COVID standard at this point. Like, we wear masks when we go to the arenas. We only don't wear masks when we're wrestling. Most of all of our wrestling people are vaccinated or they tested negative for COVID. Like, it's not anything. We're just like backyard swelling it or whatever. Like, oh yeah, we're just out here swimming in the COVID. Like,
I was swimming in it.
yeah, so it's different for indie wrestlers than it is like WWE wrestlers or AEW wrestlers. But that's the thing I want to point out. He was taken care of by the company, sent to the best doctors, sent to the best specialists, and as much shit that we give WWE, they take care of their wrestlers medically. They may not say it all the time. They may still be contracted, independent contractors or whatever, but they do take care of their wrestlers medically. Like when Roman Reigns, his leukemia came back, he was immediately taken care of.
Listen. Ever since Punk and that doctor, they've been like, no, we're taking care of everybody.
Yeah.
Because that lawsuit was big. I remember that they was going back and forth for a good year.
Oh yeah. That definitely probably had something to do with it.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, we're gonna take care of everybody.
Everybody. All right,
And that's good though.
It is. It's wonderful to see. It's wonderful to see. But again, like I said, he was able to get cleared up, and his inflammation went down, and he was able to get cleared to come back to in ring work. He didn't know if he was going to make Dallas, but he was able to get cleared, and he made his big debut. Yes, he did lose to Bobby Lashley very quickly, and then Goldberg came out.
He was champ.
I know Goldberg came out and deepened the beef between the secret beef between Keith Lee and Goldberg. But yeah, he's back. He's back full time, which is wonderful, and I am so happy he's able to make a speedy recovery. Another WWE person who has made a speedy recovery, The Miz.
Yeah.
So everybody's upset or whatever about like he's been doing like this whole wheelchair gimmick or whatever and drip sticks and stuff of that nature. And he basically this week showed us that he's able to walk again. He's healed from his surgery. He's probably been doing physical therapy and stuff like that. But he got up last week out of his wheelchair and ran the fuck off. It is so hilarious. So shout out to the Miz. Shout out to his recovery. I'm glad that this is his first major injury as a wrestler. Yeah, but
he's been wrestling for a while.
Yeah,
too, so.
And that's big. So he came back from it very quick. I think they told us it was supposed to be like 6 to 8 months. It's only been like 4 or not even that. Like it's only 6 to 8 weeks. I think it's been like 4 to 5 weeks or so. Yeah, it's really good how fast he came back with this. I'm so happy to see the Miz up and going again. So yeah,
they make sure you coming along.
Oh yeah,
back to work. But also, since we're getting shout outs, I want to give a shout out to Chico Adams. He was in a dark match against Keith Lee.
Oh yeah, he was. He was.
Yes, he was.
Oh, that was in the Orlando show, right? Yeah. Shout outs to the homie Chico Adams, bro.
Man, he's doing big things. I love
don't you have his shirt or something?
Yes,
you have his shirt.
We
support
okay.
merch here.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, shout out to him, man. Keep doing your thing.
Damn right. All right, so I'm trying to think because I don't want to get into. We might as well get into it. All right, so I know you guys are sick of us talking about it, but
what are we talking about now? What are we talking about?
Again, we have a list of releases from WWE.
Oh God.
All right. So
wait, there's more.
Yeah. So along with this list, I want to put in this big name that got released. I want to say 2 days before the rest of these people. So let's go ahead and preface this. This list of people were released during the middle of SmackDown last week. This wasn't like a early morning tweet. This wasn't like a this is like the 15th. This was August 6th at like 10. No, what was it like what time this was? At 9:20 p.m.
Right
at
in the middle
August
of
6th
SmackDown.
in the
Yeah,
middle
that is in the
of
middle
the
of
main
SmackDown.
event of SmackDown. Sean Ross Sapp from Fightful Select, he released WWE has all released Bobby Fish, Bronson Reed, Jake Atlas, Ari Sterling, Kona Reeves, Leon Ruff, Stephon Smith, Tyler Rust, Zachariah Smith, Asher Hale, Giant Zangier, and Mercedes Martinez.
Why'd you give?
So that's a big list.
They had it on the big list the other day.
They didn't have a big list the last time, but
just get
again,
rid of
and then
people.
so here's the thing, I'm gonna lump this in. It's gonna be its own topic, but we're also gonna put it in here. A couple of days before that, they had come to terms with Bray Wyatt. So like we were hit on
That's
like that
scary.
Wednesday that Bray Wyatt's released, and then that Friday, here are all the rest of these niggas who got released too. Like, what is happening?
Bray Wyatt getting released is scary.
That's horrifying.
That's a big name.
He's
that's a big name in WWE.
Big company guy name at that.
Yeah.
Someone who Vince was supposedly loved, and like,
I honestly want to know what happened. I really want to know what happened. And obviously, he's not going to talk about it now.
yeah,
Maybe down the line in some podcasts, maybe this one.
Yeah, hopefully, if we ever get Bray Wyatt on this podcast, my God,
He's around. He's in Tampa. He's in Tampa. We got Enzo. Got
dream big.
We
That's
got
all I'll
Enzo.
say. Dream big.
Yeah, but
But yeah, this is a big list. So let's start at the top. Bobby Fish,
Andy
Undisputed
Darling.
Era.
Andy Darling.
And he literally, again, was on TV that Tuesday in a match,
That's just,
in an active storyline.
They just happened just like that.
So here's what so Bobby Fish, I can see because he's been very injury prone
Yeah,
since he
has.
got there.
Yes, he has.
And if we've noted anything, that Chelsea Green and all other people as well, there's a
Hideo
lot of people
Itami.
who got injured. Yeah, Hideo Itami, Samoa Joe was probably one of, like, when they released him with injury. They if you get injured a lot, they're going to let you go, and that's crazy. Just crazy because again, these are great workers. It's just bad circumstances because like, what was it like? Bobby Fish, he got injured both times in War Games. Like, you know how hard War Games is on your body?
yeah, man.
Like, that's brutal. So, of course, like, he gets hurt, like, that's going to happen. You put him in, like, one of the craziest structures known to wrestling.
To be honest, I haven't seen Bobby Fish without a cast ever since he's been in NXT. I'm just
He didn't
very
have
real.
a cast on when he came back now. Like, he's
I don't
been,
know, bro.
he's been good.
It looked a little stiff.
Oh, whatever, man.
Just saying.
All right, next on the list, Bronson Reed.
Man, that's dude.
So he's been the one that's been most vocal about this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bronson Reed is from Australia.
Yep.
As we talked about him in the whole Indy Hartwell curse. So he was the former North American champion,
Mm-hmm.
and he lost it to Swerve not too long ago.
Hit row, shot, hit row.
Shout out to Hit Row, indeed. You know what Hit Row's not doing? Making bad freestyles in the ring about mental health. But still, I digress.
Is that shade?
That is shade.
Wow. All right, cool.
But it's still, Bronson Reed relocated his entire family,
Man, yeah.
his wife, his kid, moved them all to Orlando. Same thing with another name on this list, Asher Hale. Relocated everybody to Orlando for this shot. Asher Hale, they say they thought he thought he was never going to get a shot in wrestling again. And then this happened. And then he gets cut 6 months into it. He was on 205 Live. He was also in this breakout tournament. It's crazy.
That's really scary to do.
Yeah,
man.
Jake Atlas. He's been working his way up, honestly, and I've been actually. He was growing on me. Jake Atlas was a great wrestler. Cut. Ari Sterling. Kona Reeves. Kona Reeves is a OG NXT wrestler. Like, he's been there ever. I remember Kona's first gimmick was, "Will you be my friend? Will you be my friend? I'm Kona. Will you be my friend?" Like, I remember that Kona Reeves.
Oh my God!
And
that's so long ago.
but he just never made it to TV. Or he made it to TV a couple times, but he never stuck. Nothing ever stuck on TV for Kona.
sucks, man.
It does. And honestly, it's hard to see this because, like I said, like Leon Ruff, another name who was a North American champion. He came in North American champion. He was honestly a really breakout star for his size, his ability, and things of that nature. Leon Ruff, he loved what he did. He married his wife, who was also a referee in NXT. It's heart wrenching. Tyler Rust is actively in the Diamond Mine, and he was on TV Tuesday. Now it's just Roderick Strong and that other guy, and they don't say shit about what happened to Tyler Rust. They haven't explained. It's just
sucks,
two
man.
people with
That's a
with
big elephant in
Malcolm
the room.
Bivens.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
you
like-
can't mention it.
Tyler Rust was the whole push for this Diamond Mine shit because he wanted to make a diamond out of the rust.
Yep. Oh my God.
Right? And now he's just cut. He's gone. Zachariah Smith, don't know much about him. Giant Zingier, another person, relocated all the way to Orlando. A lot of these people are not state bound. They're not from the United States. A lot of these people.
Let's talk about the disrespect though
To-
that WWE did to Bray Wyatt.
No. We're gonna get to that in a second. I want to get through this list.
Okay.
Because also the
That's-
disrespect to Mercedes Martinez.
I loved her too.
Yeah.
She's gonna do good.
She's an OG.
Yeah.
And she's a badass. She'll be fine. But this was a good break for her.
Yeah.
She got to write her narrative because they put her in Retribution and she was like, nah. She's like, I'll go back to NXT for a little bit. And then they just So I want to get on this because this is a lot. There's a lot more going on than just like the cuts or so. And it's a lot more being said now than it was the last time people were getting cut.
Okay.
So, and like I said, we'll get into Bray Wyatt right after this. So there's legitimately a power struggle in NXT or in the backstage that people are talking about now, and it's between people who fuck with Triple H and people who are scared that when Triple H gets into power, they're going to lose their job.
Okay, I can see that.
And they're basically trying to fuck each other over. And the ones who are scared are winning right now because they're like in Vince's ear. Because it also, this list came out after Vince visited the Performance Center.
Damn, really?
Yeah, he visited the Performance Center. People were nervous as hell. And they were like, oh, it went well. Like, he was very, like, happy and talking to us and shit like that or whatever. Really cool. Not knowing this nigga was making a list and checking it twice.
It is writing people names down.
Yeah, oh, Kona Reeves. Oh, Kona, how long have you been here? Oh, it shit had to hurt, bruh. Like,
dang.
and there are talks now that there's going to be a big change to NXT. They're going to be a change in production. They're going to be a change in roster. They're not looking for any small guys. They're only looking for big guys that are not in their 30s. They're 20s and teens or so. They're looking for people over 6 feet.
They're basically OVW.
They're basically OVW in NXT. And
All right.
Triple H is still at the helm. That's what we hear. But
Why?
Because they just want to punish him.
He can't do nothing. He literally
They're
makes stars.
They're literally
Vince.
destroying his baby in front of his eyes.
That sucks.
It-
He makes stars, bro.
The thing is, he makes stars for him, not for Vince.
That's true.
Then the thing is, like, Vince still doesn't see that wrestlers can come in all different shapes, sizes, heights, whatever. Vince just knows big, stocky men. He knows the Hulk Hogan's. He knows the Lex Luger's. He knows the Dwayne Johnson's. That's all that Vince knows.
But, like, The guy NXT was literally was the most watched.
I don't know where I put my water.
The most watched show.
I don't know where I put my water.
And
My water fell. My bad.
but yeah, NXT was the most watched like WWE show at one
So,
point.
here's also another thing that's floating around.
Uh-oh.
They say that this is retaliation for losing the Wednesday Night Wars.
Oh no.
So
no.
Vince doesn't openly admit it
They lost.
because no, openly admit that the reason why NXT got moved to USA from the WWE network was to be counter programming to AEW.
Yeah, of course.
And with them doing counter programming and not getting the numbers, this is kind of like, okay, this is their way. Oh, well, something got to change because you guys aren't getting the viewers, right?
See, Triple H just has a bad end of the stick in this whole thing.
It does. And the thing is, and remember how I told you last time that Karrion Kross coming up and losing was a message to NXT?
Yeah.
This is, again, also in that note of the power struggle of people who fuck with Triple H and people who think that Triple H is going to fire them when he gets in charge. And again, Triple H is nowhere near close to running WWE.
Nowhere near.
Like,
At one point, we thought he was, but he's nowhere near.
Vince is not
doing
leaving
it. No.
until they medically sit him down.
Even that.
Right?
Even that. No, he's going to be right from Gorilla.
Ryan
Chilling.
Gorilla, yes, just yeah. So in the aftermath of this, I fear they might as well kill it because this is what they wanted to do from jump. 205 Live is dead. Do you want to know how many people are on the 205 Live roster right now? Take a guess.
I want to say 15, 20.
Take another guess.
Am I too high?
Yes.
Oh, that's already yes. Okay, 5.
4. There are 4 people on the 205 Live roster.
What happened? They had so many.
Nigga,
yeah.
cuts happen.
He pointed to the list, by the way.
Cuts happen. Like Tyler Russ, Jake Atlas, Ari Sterling, Leon Ruff, Zachariah Smith, Asher Hale were all also 205 Live.
So they just get.
There are 4 people on the roster.
205 Live. Shout out 205 Live.
Shout out to 205.
They had a good run.
It's the Brian Kendrick, Santos Escobar, and I think 2 other inactive people.
See, you should have just kept Enzo. Okay. and all this could have been.
Let me see if I can pull this up, like, because I want to.
See, when Enzo was at the helm, 205 Live was on Raw. He was in prime time.
Were they?
Yes, he was. Enzo was probably one of
get
the
to-
most entertaining 205 Live
shows.
champions. So Cruiserweight champion, not 205 Live champion.
Premiere shows, though.
Okay.
On.
Enzo was one of the most entertaining.
All these niggas on this promo for 205 Live are no longer there.
I'm looking at.
They have to put in. They have to bring in some other people like Shane Thornton. Oh, yeah, so Drake Maverick, Brian Kendrick, Santos Escobar, and somebody else like are on 205 Live. As
Is that the 4?
That's and somebody. Yeah, these look like the 4, bro. These look like the 4. These are the active 4 that are on there.
No.
But no. Like on the roster, they are. I think all of these guys are NXT roster.
Okay.
But they're just putting. This nigga is not 205. Look at him. This nigga is not 205.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's not 205.
Yeah, meat on their bones.
Right. Drake Maverick's probably the only one who's
Yeah.
like 205 and 205. Shane Thornton is definitely not 205, bro.
Prince Balor's 205.
Nah, he's on SmackDown now.
He's 205 though.
He's on SmackDown. Let me.
People love lying about their weight.
Because I want to see, like, they have to have, like, the rosters up.
They're like, you know what? No, you don't need to see this. You're asking for trouble, sir.
Current.
There you go. There you go up.
Where?
Current.
The current
the drop down.
superstars.
The drop down.
Oh, wait, does it tell you, like...
Right there. Current. Right there. To the right. Yeah. What's that? There
Okay.
you go.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
There you
205
go.
Live.
Oh
right.
my God.
This is the roster for... That was it. Nigel McGuinness. Yeah, Mark Andrews, who's on
He's not lying.
NXT UK, Ikema Jiro, who's actually a freaking wrestler. D. Brian Kendrick, who's no longer active.
Never forget Brian Kendrick. I remember.
Santos Escobar, who's in NXT and no longer in 205 Live. This is the 205 Live roster. It's 5 people. So
Well,
you got it. They must have
Nigel
added.
doesn't wrestle, does he?
No, he's the announcer. So it's 4 wrestlers and an announcer.
Why'd he put Nigel in there?
They needed to pad the room.
He's sitting there. He looks the most menacing.
He does. That's the saddest part.
He does.
He looks the most menacing. And again, Mark Andrews is in the UK. He's not even in America right now. He's in the UK. So we're down to 3 wrestlers. And then Escobar isn't in 205 Live anymore. So we're down to 2 wrestlers. So Jiro actually wrestles. Brian Kendrick, he's no longer actively wrestling.
So one?
1 wrestler. They have destroyed the 205 Live roster.
It's about damn time.
What the fuck, you?
It's about damn time. They need to join the regular roster. Just get rid of it.
No,
they did not
the
do it right
cruiserweight
ever
title
since.
is the cruiserweight title is one of the hottest titles. They don't even have fucking the what's it called, the Scottish Ace on here.
What's his
Jordan Devlin.
What about the guy with the umbrella? What's his name?
Who? What?
The guy with the umbrella.
We don't talk about umbrellas anymore, sir.
What you? Not Marty. The other one. the gentleman Jack.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
been left out. I want to say he's on NXT UK, but I don't think he's let's see, because I don't think he's active anymore. Yeah, I don't think they have him on here. Let me check. Gentleman Jack. And
Why you tell you
Nigel's
changed
in
gimmick?
this fucking roster too.
He's filling. He's a filler. He
God
has to be a
damn
filler.
it.
Noam Dar still there? Cool.
Yeah, Noam Dar is actually in the new tournament that they have.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alistair Black's on the card. Oh,
Where?
that's T-Bone. Never mind.
What? Yeah, Gentleman Jack Gallagher is no longer with NXT UK. I don't believe.
Lewis Howley. Okay.
Yeah, this is a good roster. Ela Dragunov, such a good talent.
I like that match he had with Walter, man.
Yeah, they're doing it number 2.
Oh,
they're doing
God.
number 2 at Takeover 36.
Oh God, that's gonna be brutal.
It's going to be horribly brutal.
Yeah.
All right, so it's
So one active wrestler in
one
205 Live.
one active wrestler in 205 Live.
This is the same thing that came off of the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yes.
The one the
Cedric
hottest
Alexander,
thing.
Mustafa Ali, and
Yes.
Tony Nese, and
Kota Ibushi.
Kota Ibushi was in that bit.
Kota.
It's crazy.
It's what what's his name? The gamer guy. What's his?
TJP.
Yeah, he was great.
He is still great.
Oh, well, yeah, he's not.
You don't
TJP
watch Impact
anymore.
Wrestling.
But he's not TJP anymore. So.
Yes, he is. He's TJP.
And now he changed his name, didn't he?
No. He's TJP. He couldn't go by
What's
TJ
his-
Perkins.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He's going by
I know he
TJP
had a
now.
whole name.
Yeah.
Oh God, dude.
Yeah.
But Impact actually is doing pretty good.
Impact's doing amazing. They shout outs to
Jay White.
shout outs to Brian Myers. Oh, let's go there for a second. So speaking of Jay White, he gave Chris Bay
Yes, he
his interview match to get into Bullet Club, and Chris Bay succeeded. Chris Bay is now Bullet Club, gang, too sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, also recently they just did a number 1 contenders battle royale, and guess who the fuck won?
Who?
Brian Myers.
Kurt Hawkins.
Plug in the door. Oh please.
Hold on. How you do this?
Why do you? It's probably Nigel. Yeah, that one that locked himself out. My little brother probably locked himself out. That's what's happening right now, and he's banging on the door frantically because he probably left his phone in here. So apologies on that. What? He probably ran to the other door because he's weird. Oh, he's outside. This fool. Make sure you don't lock yourself out. I hope he doesn't lock himself out. I don't feel like getting up. This Twitch is always getting the real rap raw type shit. It's hilarious. Oh my God, these fools. Oh wait, no, I think they have to bring something back in. Huh? Okay. Hey, I thought you was Nigel. I don't know where he at. Why would he do that? All right now.
You good?
All right.
I'm back.
All right. So we'll talk about Brian Myers.
Girl.
Yeah, Brian Myers won the number one contender match. He beat out
Wait, wasn't this the same guy who had a losing streak going on?
yeah, same guy had a losing streak going on. Why are you holding him like a baby's head?
Yeah, you know, like this.
No, it's so weird. It's weird.
It's the old Damian Sandow thing.
Alright,
you know?
whatever. But yeah, so Brian Myers is your new number one contender, and he will face whoever wins out of Christian Cage and Kenny Omega for the Impact title tonight on Rampage, which just started 19 minutes ago by recording of this. So yeah,
Brian Myers won?
no. Yeah,
he's
Brian
going
Myers.
against-
Yeah, he's going up against whoever wins the title match tonight. So let's
Brian Myers, shout out to you, bro.
let's put a pin in that, and we'll talk about that after we get done with this WWE stuff. So yeah, so power struggle, all the other craziness that's going on within WWE. So let's go ahead and talk about Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. Let's talk
How do
about
you feel?
I don't know how to feel because I don't know what happened.
So
Because it's he's like what we said, he's a big name. You know what I'm saying?
it's kind of the Braun Strowman effect
Yeah.
as well too, because it was
That's
like,
a
oh
little
wow,
bit-
that
a little
nigga
bit
got
more-
cut. Like,
a little bit
yeah.
more.
So we found out that Bray Wyatt got cut, and there was a report back. I want to say last July, like early July, late June, that said Bray Wyatt. The reason why he was off TV was because of mental health issues. Once he was released, Bray Wyatt stated that I have not had any mental health issues. That was not the reason why I was off TV.
Nothing else?
They haven't given us much information, but we're thinking that it was a I don't want to say a creative thing. It was more so he was put on ice. I don't know if they didn't like the reactions that the Fiend was getting, but they garnered those reactions because we love the Fiend. They
Yeah.
ran the Fiend into the
That's
ground.
all like, what?
They let Goldberg pin the Fiend. They let Randy Orton set the Fiend on fire. They literally did everything in their power to destroy the Fiend. And then they were like, why you don't like Fiend? Like,
You know what? Listen, the Fiend ain't been the same since that cage match with Seth Rollins.
since the DQ and the Hell in
Yeah,
a Cell.
it's never
Oh
been the
my
same
God.
Since then. It's been bad ever since. But man, let's just he lost at WrestleMania easily. Out of
Was it
all-
easily?
Out of all that bill, yes, it was.
Okay, no, whatever. Okay.
Out of all that bill, he's supposed to be like unstoppable. He can't be pinned.
So here's the thing: that whole unstoppable and can't be pinned died when Goldberg pinned him.
yeah, true. But I mean,
And also Roman Reigns pinned him.
the Fiend character. Or
Yeah,
Bray?
he beat Bray Wyatt. He beat the Fiend, and he beat Braun Strowman.
He pinned Braun Strowman.
He pinned Braun Strowman, and then like I think he also fought the Fiend or whatever. It's like it's if I remember right, like he came in, wrecked shit, and then left. That's what the shirt said.
That's what the shirt said.
That's what the shirt said.
But man, that's what I was saying. The disrespect they did for Bray, man.
And that's they never knew what they had on their hands.
Yeah, it's like I feel like it's a Matt Hardy effect.
Honestly, truly, it was
Yeah,
because
it's-
when they got Broken Matt Hardy, he was literally the hottest gimmick in wrestling
He's the
at
only
that time.
reason people was talking about Impact.
He really was. He
Yeah.
revived Impact Wrestling
his own.
by himself.
On his own.
he brought
Like, you
the
gotta watch
fucking
Impact for
magic.
Broken Matt Hardy. You gotta see this. Like what?
Correct. Like yeah.
Impact.
Like what do you mean they're fighting on a farm? Just
I
tune
saw
in,
that, I
bro.
was like, this is great.
Yeah. So yeah, they don't know the magic they have on their hand. And they try to build like supernatural things, but if they just let it play out the way that it would have, it would have been amazing. So yeah,
I honestly pinned him as being a top star.
oh yeah, oh
Especially when
yeah.
I first seen the film, I was like, oh yeah, he's got something with this.
So yeah, he knows how to play his gimmick. So,
But what do you think he should do?
oh, he's gonna be fine. No, Bray Wyatt's gonna be
Doing
fine. Have you
What
seen the
gimmick?
latest post?
Yes.
You saw his last post.
The cane mask, the blacked out.
That wasn't a
mask?
Kane mask. Screw you.
But no, I've seen it. Obviously he's showing that he's still gonna do it.
Oh yeah, he's still gonna have the Fiend with him because that's again as Aleister Black turning to Malachi Black.
How is that gonna work in the Indies though?
Oh, it's gonna work amazingly.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh yeah,
I want to
People
see how
will love
it
it.
looks. I want to see how he was gonna have
people
to
will
change it.
love it.
He's had to
Even
call
if he
it
goes back
something
to the
else.
Eater of Worlds, people will fucking love it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like-
that will work. Yes.
Yeah.
I will love that. But I think the Fiend should be like a TV week by week thing, so you can see
Oh,
the process
okay.
of it.
Okay,
No, that's just me. That's just me talking.
we'll see. So yeah, so that one hurt and shocked a lot because again, you didn't. Someone said that he telegraphed his own release like in his last Firefly
Yeah.
Firefly
Fly-
Funhouse. Fucking tongue. But yeah, it's just crazy to see because nobody feels like they're safe.
Yeah.
Like literally nobody feels like. I can wake up tomorrow and they be like, "We've come to terms with Randy Orton," and I'm like, "Yeah,
Whoa, dude, that
yeah, okay."
listen,
Like,
no,
okay.
that's big. That him, Charlotte Flair.
oh,
she leaves?
Charlotte's coming. I honestly, so
I think
here's the
I think she's gonna
thing.
leave.
So Charlotte, contract comes up soon, but we don't know when.
Mm-hmm.
And Andrade says, "I want the whole family in AEW."
They finna throw the book at Charlotte for not allowing to leave.
He says, "I want the whole family in AEW." Do you think Charlotte would?
He's obviously okay. He's not talking about.
He already got
Charlotte Flair.
Rick's already coming.
He's talking about Dominic Mysterio.
No.
Okay, that's who he's
no.
talking
He
about.
wants his father-in-law. He wants Roosh. He wants ILJ. He wants everybody.
Roosh?
He wants Roosh in
Oh my
AEW.
goodness. He's running Ring of Honor right now. Oh, speaking of, I saw this and I've marked out. I seen a women's match at Ring of Honor.
Yeah. They're doing those now.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing now. Shout outs to Ring of Honor for your women's tournament. Thank you. But yeah, what is it?
Roosh? You said Roosh?
He wants
sir?
Roosh. He wants Roosh.
Roosh is good.
So
Roosh.
So we know when was it? I think it was I forget what pay-per-view it was, but him, Andrade, and Roosh got to reunite. I think it was in New Orleans or something like that. I think it was a WrestleMania or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they got to reunite, and it was just a lovely moment, and I want it again. I want it. And they didn't wrestle. They just sat at a bar chilling and shit. But I love that they were able to see each other, and they're longtime friends.
They're not going to get no Flair, though.
Oh, what? They're gonna
WWE
get
has
Flair.
put too much money behind Flair.
Rick, the thing is that they were saying Rick was upset with how Charlotte was being booked and that she was kind of like playing second fiddle and shit, and he wanted them to fix it now.
What?
So, and
Charlotte?
again, Charlotte.
The Queen of Champions.
Yep. That's probably why she got her win over Rhea Ripley, because Rick was like, fix it.
How is she getting booked bad?
She's getting booked. We don't know if she's a heel or a face. We don't.
That's true.
She's just getting shoved into things, bro.
How
Like
many
there's no
championships
real
she has? 13?
12.
She's at 12.
Yeah, 12. She's probably trying to go for 13 at SummerSlam.
So the one she won from Rhea Ripley is not 13.
No, that was 12.
Okay.
That was 12 when she won from Rhea Ripley. I thought it was 13, but it was 12. She's been a tag. She's literally a Grand Slam champ. Been a NXT women's
She won
and
tag team titles, has she?
she's been an NXT. She's been a Divas champ. She's been a women's champ. She's been a women's tag team champ. She's legit
Just take her
all
ass
of it.
over to UK.
If
Charlotte
Charlotte Flair shows up to fucking NXT UK, I'm going to come to your house and punch you in the face. I would hate it.
the crowd will love it.
Oh, I would
The
hate
crowd will love to boo it. Because they
Jesus
know what's
Christ.
going to happen.
it.
You know what's happening. Charlotte Flair is in town.
Jesus.
You already know what's happening. That belt's
and
coming to
what's
mama.
What's her name?
The belt's coming home to mama.
Where is it? NXT UK. Who's their current women's champion? Where is it? There she is. Miko Satomura. That's their
Oh
current
yeah,
NXT
she looks
Women's
like she can lose to Charlotte.
Oh, I hate you. I hate you. I'm like, yeah, there's another Oscar.
And what happened to Oscar at WrestleMania?
I hate it. I hate it.
I did
all.
too, honestly. I did too.
Yeah,
That was really
so
upsetting.
we got that. Speaking of your boy Finn Balor, because you were talking about Finn.
God.
I sent you a picture.
Yeah, you did.
Sent you a lovely picture of someone who you feel is a little bit feeling himself for some reason. Finn took a picture with Tama Tonga,
Yeah.
and they were throwing up the Too Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And the caption read, "Move in silence."
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that means?
Nothing.
Oh, that means everything. Fuck you.
That means absolutely.
What
nothing.
if?
Tama Tonga? He's
What
about
if?
talk. No.
What if?
No. What is no?
What
Are
if
you Marvel? No.
the Gorillas of Destiny show up on SmackDown?
I don't see that happening.
He brings a Samoan for Samoan.
Tama Tonga for Roman?
He brings them for the Usos, and he takes on Roman. Because he doesn't have the club. Him and AJ aren't linked up. He
I don't see
brings
it
in
happening.
his other club members. His other club brothers.
Who?
The Gorillas of Destiny.
I don't see that happening. The only reason I don't for
Moving in silence.
one, that means nothing, bro.
That means everything.
That means nothing.
That means everything.
Prince Balor, Devitt, whatever you want to call it.
Devitt Balor.
He's not going
The
nowhere.
demon.
Well, you know what? I can't say that. They just got rid of Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman.
Right? Again.
So, yeah, I don't know.
No.
I have
Nobody's
no
safe. It's literally fucking Nick Khan going around the back like, you and you and you and you. All of you niggas are gone. Like,
But the thing with Tama Tonga, he doesn't want to be associated with AEW at all.
he doesn't.
He
doesn't.
And that's the only reason he did that. That's why I feel like he's Team WWE. He's Bobby Lesnar to the fifth degree.
Wow.
He's Team
Wow.
WWE through and
Okay.
through. He's like, hey, I'm with these guys. That's what it
He's
is.
the insurance
His cousin was on
package.
AEW.
His cousin was on AEW with his father.
Exactly.
With his father.
He has an ego, bro. He's like, I
don't see this ego thing you're talking about.
Excuse
Tama,
me.
please, if you see this, please don't hurt us.
Tama, you
Don't hurt us.
know, bro. Come on, you don't fuck with AEW. And I'm saying the F word with that because he doesn't.
That's
he doesn't
fine.
want to be associated. Ever since
That's
the
fine.
Firing Squad shirts.
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
the shirt said.
Yeah.
Because ever since then, he hasn't messed with him. He has not messed
So
with
yeah,
him.
we got to see what comes out of that.
Nothing.
Got to see what comes.
All right, hold your breath for it then. Nothing's coming out of this.
Whatever. Moving in silence. So let's go ahead and talk about your girl, Britt Baker. She's in Britsburg tonight.
talking about Faye Jackson again.
Shut up. She's in Britsburg tonight.
Yes, she is.
She is doing her thing
She's the face for tonight.
crazily, right?
already
She's
know
fighting
that.
Red Velvet
Yeah.
for the title.
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
Red Velvet can do
No,
it?
no,
Oh, okay.
no,
Okay, never mind. Never
No.
mind. Never
See,
mind.
here's the thing with the difference is between AEW and WWE. Britt Baker would lose.
Oh.
She would
Yeah,
lose.
if it was our hometown, yeah, Britt
she
Baker would lose her
but
title.
I don't think she's gonna lose.
No, I think she's got
Not-
it.
especially, no offense to Red Velvet, but no.
Shout outs to Red Velvet.
Of
Shout outs to
course.
yeah.
Of course, but I don't see Red Velvet beating Britt Baker. She's too hot right now. She's
Okay.
too hot. But
Okay.
who would you want to see beat her?
Who would I want to see beat Britt Baker?
Yes.
Thunder Rosa. That's it.
Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa.
I
She
can see
deserves
that.
it.
I can see that.
She's-
She's not fully signed with AEW, is she?
She is, but they let her go where she wants to.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
I know who I want to see beat her.
Who? Charlotte Flair?
Awesome Kong.
She's coaching.
She's not wrestling no more?
I don't believe so, but we'll see.
Ever since she did the glow thing, she just never came back.
She did when Brandy came back, but that's a different thing. But
I see
yeah,
Randy beating her.
that would be lovely. But okay, other match on Rampage. Miro versus Fuego del Sol. Fuego del Sol wins. He gets a contract with AEW.
So it's not for the belt.
It is for the belt. It's for the
So-
belt, and if he wins the title, he gets his contract.
Okay. So I would see if it was me, I would do a DQ.
What do you mean?
Get Miro mad. Get him to hit you with something.
It's
know
like
what I'm
you win.
You win. You ain't getting the belt. Listen, Mark. Listen, I'm calling it before I see this. I bet that's what happens.
He gets his DQ.
He's getting the contract from DQ. I call it. That's perfect.
Hilarious.
That's perfect.
That actually
That's
is
perfect.
smart.
There'll be a
That's
pop.
actually smart.
There'll be pop. He won't lose the belt.
Oh man.
He's good to go.
All right. So who do you got on the Kenny versus Christian for the Impact title championship?
It's for the Impact title.
It's for the Impact title. They're doing the match all over again for the AEW title at All Out.
With Christian.
Where your peeps at?
Chris, I love Christian Cage. He's on an undefeated streak right now, isn't he?
He is technically, I want to say, but I don't.
He's not doing it though. He's not doing it.
It's for the Impact title, so you never know.
I don't think Kenny's gonna drop them titles yet. Not yet. I'm telling you, he's gonna get a full
here's
year.
my thing. Here's something. Someone put this in my ear.
Mm-hmm.
They could do it where Christian wins, and he fights Brian Myers, wins, and then at All Out, it's title versus title, and Kenny gets them both back.
I can see that, but I can see that happen. That's gonna be a good outcome. But I like Omega the way he is now. He's the king of the mountain right now.
Okay.
Here you go.
I just said okay.
He's the king of the mountain.
Just said okay.
He has the belts. He has the handlebars. So you know he means business. Okay, he's rocking the handlebars. The Elite is rocking beards right now. It's game on.
Okay.
They're all gold.
Okay. For now.
For now, dude. But I would like Christian Cage to beat him.
It sounds like a very undisputed theory that you were saying over here.
Oh my god!
It's quite an era for the Elite for them to be all undisputed champions.
So, speaking of, since you brought that up, you brought undisputed up.
Did we talk about that last show or no?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to know: is there any news about Adam Cole?
Yeah, so he's still working on a handshake agreement. Here's the thing. He had a big meeting with Vince on the Friday night that all them niggas got cut. Mm-hmm. And I don't think it. So he was taking the backstage. It was like probably wined and dined. And they were like, "Want to treat you like we did Finn Balor. Like, look at Finn. He's in the main event thing." But if you remember that night, Finn Balor got beat up and choked out, and then they fired a lot of his friends. So
yeah,
I don't think that went as well as they thought it did.
Oh my goodness.
And that was all speculation.
I'm
not saying that's what he was told, that we're going to treat him like Finn Balor.
That's exactly what he thought happened. That's exactly what happened.
So
I don't think Vince is high on Adam Cole anyways, to be honest.
No, that's the surprising thing. They really want to keep him.
Why?
Because fuck AEW. That's the only thing I can think of, bro. Like,
I don't see why. Don't get me wrong. Adam Cole's
amazing.
He's a great wrestler, but
they're literally saying that they don't want anybody over in their 30s or over, and they don't want anybody under 6 feet tall. And Adam is that. Adam is under 6 feet and over 30. And
Adam Cole's probably like 5'7".
They're throwing AJ Styles like money at this nigga probably. And they were like, "We need you," because that's the same thing to do with AJ Styles when they were like, "What can we do to keep you? Because we don't want you going over there."
The only thing AJ needed was time to show what he can do. And that's all AJ needed. He just
No.
what he can do.
Because again, AJ was the reason why the club stayed together for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'm not signing unless you keep them on." And they were like, "All right, bet." He signed. And they were like, "You didn't say for how long, bitch. Cut."
Oh God! Oh my God! You say how long?
That's literally what happened. It was like AJ Styles re-signed his contract. Cool. 3 weeks later, Gallows and Anderson got fucking cut. I was like, nigga, what?
You signed that line.
Right? It was the worst.
How long was his contract? Do you know?
Who's? AJ's?
'Cause
he's
he don't have
a
much long, bro.
he's a multi-year right now. Because again, when he re-signed after that time,
Yeah.
I think they're taking him out to 2025 or something like that. It's like it was a multi-year deal.
He ain't going nowhere, bro.
He's gonna retire.
Yeah. Sadly.
AJ's had his fun. AJ's kind of done. He's like, this is it. This is like,
Yeah, it's just cakewalk for him right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
He's at the tail end of Shawn Michaels kind of.
Yeah, but like somebody like Adam Cole, they want to keep him around for when AJ leaves.
I don't see why.
They want him to be the next AJ.
He can't.
Oh, he can.
Adam Cole?
Adam Cole, baby.
No, why did you say? Stupid Mark.
But yeah, they want to keep
I don't
him.
see Adam Cole replacing AJ Styles.
I
don't-
can.
Honestly, I don't see Adam Cole. Well, I can see it, but I don't see
So-
him getting over.
So
as soon
here's
as
the
he comes
thing.
to the main roster.
Oh, he's gonna get over. Like Adam Cole has undeniable charisma. He's that damn good.
He's good, but I don't see Vince. I don't see that the kid crowd.
No,
Yeah,
the
it's
kids
Adam
will
Cole.
fucking love him. The kids will love Adam Cole.
Could be.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine if he goes up to the main roster.
Boom.
He just has to be written right, which is very scary.
That's the main part, isn't it?
Yeah. Speaking of being written right, so we had another match between Jeff Hardy and Karrion Kross.
Oh Lord.
Karrion won. Yeah.
He beat Jeff Hardy.
And he beat Jeff Hardy, and afterwards he beat him up again. So it was like, yeah, come up and so we were like, I don't give a fuck.
No, the first match is all that counted.
Ah,
We knew what was gonna happen. If you, no,
Yeah.
come on, bro. He lost to Jeff Hardy in
in a
3
minute and
minutes.
42 seconds.
And like you said, it could have been like a hey, this ain't what it is. This is what it seems to be in the main roster. You know.
So
what I'm
that's the thing. Like they want them to know that all that NXT shit that you did down there doesn't mean fuck shit up here on the
Nothing.
roster.
nothing.
It means nothing.
And that's scary because you could be doing
Scariest
great.
shit in the world. You
You
could
doing so
you
great
could be
in
on a
NXT.
6-month undefeated streak.
That happened.
You could have torn through the entire roster of all of our main stars.
Then lose to somebody in the mid card that's not doing nothing.
Correct.
Damn. The NXT champion, bro.
And wearing the belt. Wearing the belt.
But he didn't have Scarlett. That's what.
Didn't
that
have
was the issue.
his manager.
No.
He didn't
Have you
his
seen
smoke.
Kiss It Without
It's-
it with
it's so-
Lilith? Oh, good
It's so
lord.
weird seeing his entrance because it's like it's the ambiance that brings you into it, like the
speaking of,
smoke
I didn't see
and all
the
that
entrance.
stuff. It's literally just him standing there with his arms crossed as his music plays, and then he walks to the ring.
I seen the NXT one.
No. I'm talking about the main roster one. He
Okay.
just stands at the on ramp, arms crossed, looks around, and then walks.
He don't have the smoke.
No smoke.
Oh.
Because that gives it like the whole thing of Scarlett leading you to the ring, singing the words to the song, bringing up the smoke, bringing up the billowing like mist and stuff, and then him
Yeah.
fucking bolting from the on ramp all the way to the ring. By the time it's like pray, fall and pray, like that gets you fucking hype.
Yeah.
It's the presentation of Karrion Kross that really gets him over as the monster that he is.
Can you imagine them telling him, "All right, so you're just gonna go out there. We don't have
Right?
none of the NXT stuff." That
It's
you
like
have."
it's like the fifth labor of Chris Jericho.
Aw.
No music. You just come out there,
Isn't that
walk out.
great? Isn't that great? That's
So,
perfect heel.
let's get
That's
into
perfect
that.
heel stuff. That's perfect heel movement.
Let's get into that.
I
So
love it. I love it.
Chris Jericho has gone through
MJF.
4 labors.
So
And-
before you go on, what was your favorite?
My favorite had to be the death match out of all the, because like the other one, there's nothing you can do to escalate after that shit to me.
Yeah, that should have been last.
It should like
It
so
should've been
here.
last.
That's another thing. So I thought he was going to go through 5 matches, and then get MJF at All Out.
Mm-hmm.
He's going through 4 labors, and MJF is the 5th labor.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So is there anything that's going to happen if he doesn't beat MJF?
No, I don't know, man. I think he might retire. I don't know. There's no stipulations.
not retired.
It's just like he just wanted to fight MJF, and they needed a reason to do this. So I think they kind of did this like the Becky Charlotte thing. They let it go too long, and it's kind of fizzling out because I don't understand why MJF is the 5th labor, and MJF made a whole thing like, oh, Like, you can't use the Judas effect, and if you do, I win. Like, you know, Chris Jericho has like 18 other fucking finishers.
Yeah.
That nigga has the Lion Tamer. He has the Code Breaker. He has the Walls of Jericho. He has the Moonsault. He has.
That's highly dumb. It's highly dumb what Jimmy
He
Jr.
has so many. He has so
he
many
literally has, like,
finishers.
6 finishers. He has a new finisher every 3 years.
Right, that's really it. So that's it's so like
But the music thing is genius.
that was funny.
That's
But the
genius.
thing is just to get the crowd, because the crowd's gonna sing it. Like, I was sitting there at home. He was like, these stupid people won't sing it with you. It was like, you know, we already know all of the words, right? We don't even need the music.
So I'm just going deeper into it. So how will you know when to start? the same-
When he walks out, when they say
So what part do you
Chris
start at?
Jericho, we just go Judas out, Judas out.
Oh my God, no! Only way he could do it if Sammy comes out full Mark mode, singing the whole thing in the
That would be hilarious
That's
as
how
fuck,
that's
bro.
how you can do it.
That would be hilarious.
That-
It would
I can
pay
still
off
do it
because
that way.
I remember there was a whole segment on AEW's YouTube about, do you know Chris Jericho's music?
Oh
yeah.
my goodness! That could save it. If Sammy, listen, all right, Tony, take
Somebody.
my advice.
Oh.
Take my advice,
Tony Khan watches
Yes.
this now.
Yes,
Tony
he
Khan
does.
is
He's always
listening to our podcast.
Yes.
Please
Listen,
book us.
That too. I would love to lose to the Good Brothers. Listen. Just
You gotta work
Sammy
our way up
singing.
first, bro.
I'll lose to Acclaim.
Oh no, I definitely wouldn't do that. You're on your own, bro.
The match back. Hey, kiss the gang. Oh, he looking at his Fitbit. Okay, my bad.
No. So I got a message from the Iron Ranger, and it was so fucking Fuego del Sol has to win to get a contract against Miro.
I'm telling you. I am telling you. Do that. Have somebody come out and just hit him with the belt. I mean, hit him with the chair and just leave.
You know,
You know what I'm saying? Just get somebody to do it for you.
that was literally in real time. Someone fucking confused by this stipulation.
Yes. And he's over too. Did you
Fuego
see
is
that
definitely over.
Andrade promo
Yeah.
with him
Fuego
and
is.
everything? I
He's
was like,
over. He's been
damn, he
over
got
it for a
fought
while.
like freaking-
He was BT champ for a minute. If you
Yes,
want
he
to,
was.
he was
Yes, he
BT
was.
champ. Yeah.
But I do want him to win.
You want him to
I
get
want-
disqualified. That's what you want, so
I-
he can win.
I want him to get a contract. But
So,
I don't know.
I honestly think that like they're building this up to he'll probably get his contract at All Out.
So they're going straight Heath Slater it?
Yeah, he's probably going to get his contract at All Out. I want him to be signed. I want him to be officially All Elite.
No, the whole Heath Slater thing was pretty good when they did
Oh
it
yeah, I
with him.
loved it. He's still
He just
he's
showed
injured
up
right now.
randomly.
Yeah, he's injured right now, but once he comes back, he's going to be great in Impact.
And he's still like getting fit and everything. Isn't
Oh
he?
yeah, he's great. He's
look-
great shape. Great
Yo.
shape.
Last time I seen him.
But yeah, so let's go ahead and what we got to do? We got to wrap this up a little bit. Right?
I'm gonna wrap it up.
All right, so we talked about a lot today. So
Yes, we did.
we have a special treat for you guys, podcast listeners. You will be listening to a interview that we did with our friend Chris Sanson. He is the Pagan Psychopath. You guys will definitely enjoy that interview. For you guys on Twitch, it will be posted up to YouTube a little bit later. I'm gonna go ahead and go through, edit everything up, and you guys will see that interview. Definitely be on the lookout for that. I do want to thank you guys for joining us here today.
Yes.
I want to say we should do let's just do shameless plug now because we did not do them in the Chris interview.
No, we didn't.
No, we gave his. You guys
Okay.
will be able to see all of his merchandise and links below and stuff like that. And then definitely check out his stuff. Check out our stuff. We have a new home for Filthy Casuals, bro. We are on our own streaming podcast. So, of course, you can check us here at the OT on whenever we do this shit. And check us out at I want to say YF Casuals Podcast.podomatic.com, and also check us out. You guys will be in the description below. I haven't made the Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff. I'll probably get to it. But if you want to email us, send us events or shows that you're going to be at. Send us any promotions that you want to rep or anything like that. Hit us up at YF Casuals Pod. All right, let me go ahead and get this for sure. All right, so yeah, hit us up at yfcasualspod@gmail.com.
There you go.
So yeah, yfcasualspod@gmail.com. That's where you can send all your promo information, all that other stuff, or whatever. Send us flyers, all that good stuff. So
We
definitely
love flyers and stickers.
Yeah, we'll promote them on the show. So, Queenie, we have anything coming up, booking wise?
Shadow, that's next Saturday.
Yeah. Next Saturday, Shadow. We're gonna be out at Shadow.
We're gonna make a little appearance there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we can
Do
show
our
our
own
faces.
thing.
Show our faces. Definitely.
Also LCCW again, but that's next month.
Yeah. We'll let you guys know when we go back out to LCCW for sure.
Most
We want to make sure that they know that we mean business. So yeah,
And I don't like the color orange either. I'm
Screw
gonna say that
orange.
right now.
Screw orange.
Don't like it.
Shout out to all of our indie wrestler friends. Shout out to all of our people out there. Again, this interview with Chris Sands will shed a light on a lot of stuff. This is the perfect nightmare.
Yeah, man.
Hope
If
you guys
listen, if
enjoy.
you were ever interested in joining the Nightmare family, I was trying to find a way to do
Oh
it.
yeah, just joining
Listen to
Wrestling the
this.
Period. This
Yes.
is a great interview for you
Yeah,
guys
this
to
is
check out.
perfect for you, man. Just take a listen to this and just get some education. In your life.
Yeah. All right. So, I've been your Bold City Beast, Bobby Ledger, and
I'm the best looking gamer in Jax, Dash, and Cam.
he's the king of queens.
I'm the best looking gamer in Jax.
This is the Wrestling Podcast.